Hi everyone, it's CC here, and today is the first episode of Let's Talk, a series where I'm going to talk about various type of topic from art to fashion or something that I'm really excited to share with you guys. I'm very excited about today's episode. It's because I'm such a huge fan of it. It's really exciting to share with you guys about it. Let's talk about Kid Woo. Before I move on to the content, I would really like to say thank you to Kid Woo himself for being such a good sport in participating in this short questionnaire interview where I got some answers that it's really eye-opening to hear. So I hope you guys are excited about it as well. So without further ado, let's move on to the first segment. When I was in college, during the time where I'm starting to gain some interest in fashion, and this close friend of mine who is also really interested in fashion, we both love to talk about different type of designers and stuff, and he introduced me to Kid Woo, and till now I'm hooked to the brand. I'm such a huge fan of the brand, so hence the reason why I'm going to talk about it today. The brand Kid Woo heavily believes in constructing and deconstructing garments while reintroducing the garments. The brand also heavily believes in androgyny garments where the clothes can be both worn by men and women while exploring unusual forms. The aspect that I really love about the brand is where the clothes are layered and also have all these small detailings which is really interesting for me, and also seeing how the brand progresses from each season and also reintroducing some of those key silhouette from previous season and also bringing it back to the current season is something that is really interesting for me. Quote unquote on one of the interview attended by Kid Woo, it's interesting to see how he said that he saw this this clothing being layered on this airport chair, and using that as inspiration is definitely something interesting to hear. So here comes the first question that I presented to Kid Woo, which I feel really responded well to this segment, which is through the DNA and main aesthetic of the brand, what does he think that best describe the brand itself? And he answered, quote, "If I could describe my brand in a single word, it will be progressive. Or I would say I would like my brand to be progressive. A brand should be known for something, but the designer should never get comfortable. I try to evolve and improve with every season." The interesting fact about Kid Woo answer here is through observing the brand for a few seasons where previously the seasons are more deconstructed, have more deconstructing details in the garments with more experimental silhouette in the collection itself, where currently the collection we can still see all those DNA and main aesthetic of the brand. However, we can see a lot more of something that I really like, which is some more well crafted, not to say well crafted, but something more constructed in a way. In this collection here, there's this beautiful oversized shoulder with this very highlighted waistline blazer, which I really love. So I feel like it's really interesting to see how the brand progressed from being all this experimental silhouette to this kind of more tailoring and type of silhouette. So yeah. Some of the experience that I have with the brand, which I feel like it will be interesting to share with you guys, is how I've attended two of Kid Woo show, and both of the show it's really mind-blowing for me as it's my first time to go to this kind of fashion show, and it's like being a kid again, seeing a toy for the first time. So when I went to the first show, if I'm not mistaken, it's SS19 or SS20, where the show, it's one of the biggest show that Kid Woo have. It features a whole bunch of garments also from previous collection, including the latest collection that time. and presenting it, or if I'm not mistaken, there's around 30 sets, if I'm not mistaken. And some of the garments which I can see in front of my eyes, it's really interesting because some of my favorite pieces from the brand itself, there's this bomber jacket back in collection, I think SS18 or SS19, which is have this kind of pocket detailing here, and also the strap-on detailing on the waistline, which is something that I really like. And being able to see that in person is so eye-opening, and also see how the material flows during the fashion show, and seeing how some of the garments interact with the body, and also how some of the detailing, like the tali detailing, flows when it walks. It is such a eye-opening experience for me, at least. And the second show where I went to, it's one of TTSGA, which is Malaysian Photographer Party, Top Boy Citizen. Kit Woo was also there to present the collection, and also there's this particular piece that is only made available for that show, which is this vest. And seeing it in person and the detail, it's so good. It's just very good. And also there's this various type of clothing and jacket that it's really nice to see in person. During that fashion show, he also debuted Underscore label, which is also kind of like a sub label under Kit Woo, if I'm not mistaken, where there's more type of there's more approachable pieces, I would say, incorporate with the main line. I think it's really interesting to see. And some of those pieces where there's this type of pull-up detailing, I would say, and those type of small details, being able to see that in person is also really interesting as well. The reason why I'm so excited about today's episode is also because I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite piece from the brand that I got. It's not like a recent pickup or a latest pickup that I got. I actually got this pen for almost 2 years, and I can say I've been wearing it basically almost every time that I went outdoor. It's actually one of my favorite pens, and till today, having owning various other designers brands clothing, this pen is still something that I hold close to my heart, and it's also a piece that I really like, or I really enjoy wearing it or styling it. So here is the pens, which is the SS18 pens. I don't know if you can see it well. So this SS18 pens, why is this so special, is because after I went to the show, and after seeing the show, before going to the show, this pen, it caught my eye for quite some time because it's gorgeous. Sorry, let me put it back. So the reason why that pants holds such a special place in my heart is because it's my first ever designer piece, and also it's a piece that I really enjoy styling. It can be worn more casually, or it can be worn more extra, I would say, or more in suit and stuff. It will still look good even with coats. The reason why I like this pen so much is, personally for me, I think it really represents the Kit Woo brand itself really well. There is this various type of detailing, all this tali detailing, and all these multi-layers of detailing that can be seen in the pants. And the fabric, it's absolutely amazing. I like fabric which have a bit of weight, and when you're walking, you can see there's a bit of structured but while being flowy, which is something that I really enjoy. And as you can see here, there's these two pockets detailing, which I really enjoy. And also the pants itself just cuts right above my ankle, which I really love because I usually wear it with my derbies and all that stuff. And also the pant itself, why I'm so into the pant itself is because first thing first, the silhouette itself really pairs well with a lot of stuff. For example, just this simple Mandarin collar type of shirt, a nice derby, and you're good to go, while being not too casual but also not being too extra, I would say. Usually if I would like to, for example, dress up for some event, I would really love to pair up with a blazers and also a nice shirt inside, few buttons off because I would like to show some skin. And with some derbies, of course, it's really nice. And also the detailing on the belt itself, you can actually just hang it low and let it swing, which is really cool. Or you can actually tie it up, have this kind of samurai or Japanese aesthetic in the garments, and which is really interesting as well. Can be seen in some of Craig's Green pants as well. So the pants itself it's really good in my opinion, and also it can be worn down with just a pair of sneakers as well. So here comes a few questions that I presented to Kit Wu, which is I would really like to know what is the creative process behind the pants. With Kit Wu answer is actually the creative process behind the pants or the trousers is he's trying to give this multi-layer type of apron effect on the pants itself, including the hang pocket with the tali effects. So hence why you can see this extra fabric in the back of the pants, and also this type of apron skirt detailing in the front with the pockets detailing, which is really interesting. The third question, which personally for me, the layering part and the tali part has been such a huge part of the brand, so I would love to know where it all started. From Kit Wu answer, it was the process of adding the tali as the fastening. As they added more and more throughout the brand and throughout the collection with different garments, it became apparent to the brand, and it's just natural to use it as a decorative, but in a good way. To wrap up this video, I would love to present this two lovely questions, which is the final few questions that I presented to Kit Wu. It is about the future of the brand, or something that I'm curious to know about. What would the brand be in the future? So here are the questionnaires. Because the pandemic and the COVID issues has been getting worse throughout the years here in Malaysia, and I'm hopefully it's starting to get better now. It's really interesting to see how pandemics affect such local brand in Malaysia, and how it somehow is being disruptive to the brand itself. However, it's also interesting how Kit Wu sees it from his point of view, and also how he sees the brand, or where he sees the brand propel in the future. And personally, I'm just really excited to see where the brand goes and what other different type of garments that they are going to introduce in their future collection. Will it be more tailored, or will it be more kind of like couture and all that good stuff? Personally, I'm just really excited to see where the brand just reintroduce previous garments from the previous season, like how they always did with this jacket, and also the reconstruct denim pants, where they bring it up and reinvent more and more in this coming season, which is really interesting for me. And here comes the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this, my first YouTube video. Although I'm sorry that if I made any wrong information in some part of the video, or I gibberish throughout all of it. However, I'm really grateful if you guys would leave some comment down below. Just let me know, or having this open discussion with you guys. What do you guys think of the brand, or what do you think I can do better in the future video? Definitely would love to engage with you guys more. Till then, thank you so much. If you like my video, please subscribe, like, and thank you so much, and I will hope to see you guys next time.